on, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Log into TikTok. Lame. Hang on. 2 seconds. I have to log into TikTok, which means I have to use this whole QR code. Yeah, silly. Silly. Yeah, QR code scanned. And now it's accepted. And now I'm logged in. And now I can see my live chat. Ridiculousness. What is going on, everybody? We're playing some Fallout today. Crawl out of the fallout, baby. That song always gets stuck into my head whenever I play this game. Let me close out of some other stuff that I have open here because I have a ridiculous amount of junk open. Like, why do I have Google Ads open? Why do I have Google Drive open? Why do I have Twitter open? Why do I have Riverside open? Unnecessary. But anyway, we're going to be working on our Megavault today, and I'm hoping that the stream is a little bit more stable than it has been. Looks like Streamlabs just did another update, which is pretty cool. You know, I like when they do updates because it means that they're trying to fix some of the stuff that's consistently broken here. But let me go ahead and get everything set up chat-wise. Click on this multi-stream, just in case some of you are trying to chat with me over there. You're not. It's cool. It's cool. It's all good. Everything's good. All right, let me go ahead and just shift this over real fast, and then we'll get to building. I need to go get some water. I am thirsty. Oh, my goodness. What a long day it's been. And it's only Wednesday, too. Like, there's 2 more days left in the week. And it's just nonstop today. All right, let's see here. What is going on, Stacy? How you doing? Good to see you. Game name, this is Fallout 4. And then we're going to put it on that playlist. Okay. All right, just almost done. Just got to switch a few settings here. Okay, this chat's done. Just pop it out. So the idea is we are going to be building the largest vault that we've ever been able to do. Pop-up blocked? Why are you blocking my pop-ups? Don't block my pop-ups. I'm trying to pop out my chat. There we go. What's up, Assassin's Creed video? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope everything is going well in your world. All right, let me get over to the horizontal or the vertical feed here, and then we'll get it done. As you can see, I'm moving slowly. Usually I try to be like 2 minutes to get this done. Not today. Not today at all. Trying to just enjoy life. It has been a very, very long couple of days here, but it looks like things are finally getting more fun and more relaxed. Long story short, I had a client with a very hefty need that kind of derailed a little bit of my week, but obviously we like to take care of our clients. He said we because it's Jay and I. Yeah, normal Wednesday. Exactly. All right, close out of this. All right, so we got TikTok. We got TikTok, we got Twitch, we got YouTube 1, we got YouTube 2. All right, we're ready to actually go. Let's play some Fallout. Again, I might have to go get myself a little drink here in just a moment. But either way, we'll get inside of our vault. Am I over encumbered? What's happening? Oh, I hit caps lock. And I need to open up this so I can turn caps lock off. There we go. All right, let's get this done here. So as always, I'm going to start off with a tour of the vault in its current state and then talk about what we're going to be building in the vault today. I might need to do a supply run. There's a lot of supplies that I need to do. One thing that I think I'm going to try to do a little bit of today is build out the entryway here, because the entryway has been cleaned up because of this mod and all of that fun stuff. But either way, let's get some kind of weapon ready to go. I just fought the Mirelurk Queen at the, what's it called, at Castle. And so I don't have much ammo right now. How have I been? I've been good. It has been kind of a weird week for me. just nonstop. And I've only gotten like 3 hours of sleep last night, so I am exhausted right now. But either way, let's have some fun. All right, so this is the vault. Pretty generic, normal vault, as you can see. All right, pretty cool. Okay. This is... I need to clean out those bodies soon. All right, so again, I'm going to do a quick tour first. Let's do here first. This is the atrium that we have built with all the lighting in here. I still need to add a little bit more lighting. Again, it's kind of random, but I love the closets here, and I'm not sure what exactly we're going to do with the closets. Over back in this area, we got our residential that we've been starting up. So a little bit of residential with each one of these has their own bathrooms. And I love this because these are in the train tunnels, and you can even see parts of the train cars, like the train tracks there. Okay, let's go over this way now. Got more residential over here because I'm planning on having a lot of people in this vault. So this is just more residential. And upstairs we got some luxury suites. Get my Pip-Boy light on. So this is going to be the luxury suites that we're building out. Nice luxury suite bathroom. What's up, Thomas? How you doing, man? Thomas the Train VR. Is that an actual game? Because that's pretty cool. My kid's into Thomas the Train Engine. And so like I would actually do that. Look at how gaudy the ceilings are in the luxury suite though. I love it. All right, so over here, this is again back into the atrium. Got these closets up on the top again. Yeah, I feel like that SpongeBob meme. Like I totally feel like that SpongeBob meme. All right, let's go this way. All right, so this is back to the front of the atrium, so that's the entrance of the vault. We'll go this way first, just to show the bottom of this. So this is going to be my lab area. Actually, no, I've made it into a school. So this is a school. And then back here is where I was working when I ran out of steel. And so this is going to be the lab, or one of the several labs that we're going to have in this vault. So that's what we were actively working on when we ran out of steel. Back here is going to be the other exit. And this one, it's kind of ridiculous, but this is where we're going. And this might actually be what we're building today. But it takes forever to head down this way. So we're going to get some lighting in here. But this one takes you all the way down to this area, which is like a wide open space that I'm actively... I don't know really what I'm going to put into this area. I think this is going to be the farm. I think this might be the farm. But the fact that it's longer than my, like, breath can allow me to have, you know what I have to like let my AP recharge twice, 2 to 3 times, just to kind of get back to the vault here. But anyway, so that's probably where the farm is going to be, which is going to be fun to watch vault dwellers walk all the way from there, get like 1 hour of sleep, and then walk all the way back, which is going to be amazing. But either way, let's see here. Let's get on back to the main vault. All right, so again, we got atrium, we got all the science and farm back that way. This, yeah, we'll do the other long run here. And so this one takes you all the way down to the water pump, which this is one that I've always wanted to do, is go all the way down to the water pump here in the vault. Go in that side exit in a second. But this one takes you all the way down to the water pump, where I have another reactor set up. And then I connected everything in the vault. Sounds good, buddy. You have a great rest of your day. But so I connected the vault into the water pump directly. And so everything's kind of contained inside of the vault this time, which is pretty cool. Didn't have to use any of the stair ramps. We were able to actually do it with these vault ramps that are part of this DLC. So anyway, heading over this way, let's go check out the other side. Almost done with the tour. As I said, this is the largest vault I've ever put together. And so this way, this is down where the Securitron is, or the Sentry bot, the Sentry robot dude, and all the rad scorpions and stuff like that. And so this, I haven't decided what I'm going to put here. Bye. Have a good one, Assassin's Creed videos. Good to see you. I haven't decided what we're going to put here, but this is another massive area that we're going to be building in. Again, no idea. We'll figure it out, though. All right, let's get back in here. There's only one more area that I need to show off before we can get back to work. And there's a lot of work that I do want to get done here. But So that's the water pump all the way down that way. This way, however, you're going to kind of see probably my favorite set of rooms here. So there is an elevator, and we'll take this to come back down, but we do have a vault elevator in here. We'll head on up here, and this gets you in front of the atrium again, right? Like, looking good. That is an elevator that takes you upstairs, which will just send that elevator up. I love the little call button and how it's all set up. It's really cool. But anyway, and then over this way, we'll loop around. This is going to be the barber shop, kind of tucked away here. Up here is the overseer's bedroom. Right. That's the elevator, the 3-story elevator that we sent up here. This is overseer's bathroom. This is the overseer's office, complete with our window to the atrium. Love that. And then this, of course, is our 2-story window, or 2-story elevator, which you just saw, right? This one takes you down here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those stairs back up into the overseer's office and take the other elevator all the way to the first floor. And there you go. And so this one is the one that gets us all the way down to right where we were working on again, which is this like little sciencey area. And that is the starting layout of the megavault that we're working on. Obviously, we can expand this even further and like take it down this way. But to be honest, it's so difficult to make this work and like connect it back to the water pump and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see. Either way, for right now, we're going to just get to work with finishing up our vault here. What rooms am I using? Clinics. All right, so we're going to curve it here. But let's curve it with a door in the corner. Yeah, I like that. Just to keep it going. And I am doing this without any like building constraints because I just have a lot of plans for this. And let me just find the straight windows. Come on, where are the straight windows? Ridiculous that they are. Yo, what up, Charlie? Good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you in here. All right, let's get a corner now. So this one, I'm just going to make regular straight room here. But the other side, I am going to adjust it a touch. Cool. Alright, so one of these has lights as part of the DLC, or not DLC, the mod that I'm using. Is that seriously the only one? I thought... Hang on. That's it. Okay, yeah, I went past it. But yeah, so we want the one that has the lights in here. Didn't know the vault was this big. So you can break down the walls around the vault once you get into it, and definitely kind of blow through some of the other areas. There's some mods that I'm using that reconfigure the vault a little bit, so that way you have even more area. And so some of these areas are expanded on because I am using a mod, but for the most part, yeah, this is definitely a big old vault. All the main spaces exist in the vault, but a lot of what I'm kind of doing and expanding on, that does require a little bit of a mod. And thank you very much for your follow, DishStap. Appreciate that. All right, so this one, I want to kind of curve it just a little bit over this way. And so for this one, let's go ahead and just get a straight door. There. That ain't gonna work, is it? Yeah, okay, no, we do need to curve it. But then we can put this centerpiece here, this corner, to get at least one more shot on the side here. Cool. Yeah, we could actually do that again if I wanted to, but I don't think that's worth it. Okay, so this is technically an exit, so I almost want to keep this contained because you see how I can't delete this staircase right here? I will eventually get attacked from like other exits and things like that. And so I do got to set up some defenses on the outside here, but I think I'm going to keep this as a door. Just trying to think about the best way to do it. Because like I want to be using really, really secure doors to make this work. All right, hang on. I have an idea. It's going to be kind of weird at first, but I'm thinking that it'll look cool in the long run. There's this one piece. There it is. This double corner. I'm going to create this like viewing room here. Right? This annex window right up to the edge. Love that. And then right here, we need to get some corners. Or actually, not a wall cap. An annex cap. Does that fit here? No, because I need the wall there. Yeah, definitely would not work. Okay. So that means that we just need to get a regular old corner. Turn it into a factory. There's going to be a factory involved into it. I need to get another mod for making the settlement bigger in terms of the population size and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting a factory in here. One of the main ways that I make money, though, is through just selling purified water because of the water pump that's inside of here. It's massive. And so that is definitely one thing that I'm going to be trying to do here. So we'll see. Typically, though, I try to make like ammo factories and stuff like that. They're hard to sustain, but kind of worthwhile. So we'll see. All right. So again, I don't know if this is going to work out just because of the distance of everything. And if it doesn't, I might just have to opt to getting like a regular old like door here or something. But so I want to get this doorway lined up right here. Oh, I doubt this is going to fit. Oh, yeah, there's no way this is going to fit. No way in hell this is going to fit. Oh, hang on. Let me go. It's not under vaults. It's under doors. I could get something like that done. Like bar doors and stuff like that. Those are pretty cool. Get an iris door. Just got to figure out what frames these stuff go on. These are kind of cool. Never actually played with these laser doors before, but those are kind of cool. I wonder how those work. Hang on. Let's build one and find out. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. That for one of the DLC ones, that's pretty cool. All right, we'll scrap that for now though. All right, hang on. I'm looking for the vault door. There it is. Again, I doubt this is going to fit. Doubt it. No. No way. All right, then here's... I'm going to go back in here for a second. We're just going to shrink this down a little bit from what I was originally planning on doing with it, with a nice little corner window. So it's not going to have like the observation deck that we were looking for, but it'll at least have our nice little window right here. And this can pull back one more. All right, so now this all should fit. I'm hoping at least. Like it'd be kind of cool if it would fit. Okay, back to doors. Vault door. Fits. Just not lined up properly. Hang on. There we go. Now it's lined up properly. Okay. That's not too bad in terms of an exit. I was really hoping to make more out of this, which I feel like I still could. I can do more here. I can have more fun with this. Let's figure this out. Definitely going to figure this out here. All right, go back into the clinic. So it just wants me to kind of cap it here. What if I don't and I instead get... Can I go straight one more? I could. I definitely could. And then I could curve it and add the bit that I was thinking about adding. This is going to be kind of a weird room, but I think I'm going to be able to make it work. Yep. Can definitely make it work. I love how weird this is. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. So now we can get one of those annex rooms, and it's going to be kind of like a discovery, or not discovery, like an observatory kind of thing. All right, annex room with a window. Like that. And see, now it basically overhangs the edge and gives you an even more ominous look at things. I really like that. Actually, looks like it's kind of supposed to do that anyway. All right, cool. So we got this wall done. Let's go ahead and finish off this clinic, or, well, science room, whatever. Don't need to do anything fancy over here. Just kind of need to complete every bit of it. We might as well get a little fancy. No point in having square rooms if you don't have to have square rooms, right? That's something that's always irked me about a lot of base building games, is like you're so confined to only building squares a lot of times. And so it's always irked me how just we've accepted that as gamers. Just like, oh, okay, it's a base building game. Time to make another box. No. Find ways not to make boxes. That should be the name of this channel, just Anti-Box Legend. Alright, so now we want windows, so that way we can see. Beautiful. And then lighting. Is this the one with the lighting? No. It's the one with the lighting. There's the one with the lighting. Running out of circuitry on these. I need to go get some more lighting soon. Okay. Man, not too shabby. And I love having the vault doors on the exits. It makes it so much cleaner. Right? But yeah, this is looking nice. I almost want to add a second story to this part. I don't feel like it's necessary, but this is so much used space that I won't get back. And it's 3 rooms that kind of like consecutively go together. So I feel like I'm almost doing a disservice not having a second floor here. Yeah, let's get back up to the 3rd floor. It's getting to a point where I need to put signage in because I'm even starting to like lose track of where I'm putting things in here. So if I were to put another floor in, it would be right here. And let me show you what I mean. Is the vault door a mod? No, that door is not a mod. That comes with the DLC. What up, Vegas? Thanks for the follow. That door comes with the DLC. Some of the other objects that I'm using, like the annex rooms and stuff, those are part of a mod that I'm doing. But anyway, so this would be the breakout to make a second level over here. So let's do that. I don't know exactly what kind of room I'm going to do. So we'll put... You know what? I haven't bothered to put in like an armory or anything like that. Man, I have all this empty space too. We're going to have to put something over there. All right. So this is domestic to hallway. And I need a 4-way. Come on now, snap in. It's like popping in for a second and then disappearing. Oh, there it was. Got it. Alright, so now we'll get some doors here. Hopefully that one works without a door. Okay. I feel like this is missing a little bit of a piece here because I don't have a door cap in. Hang on, let me see if I can try something real fast. Put a door cap on it. Okay. Now we have to play the dancing game of trying to get this in again. So much fun. Like it fit before, but now it's not even like clipping in, so I'm almost thinking that it was a bad idea to do this. Alright, so we'll ditch this again. Doors. Gonna let me put one on now? Nah, of course not. But you know what? You'll let me do it from here, so let's go ahead and do it in reverse. Hear the overseer typing upstairs. It's weird. Alright, so this was a barber. There's the barber. Straight doorway. Yeah, see, this'll snap to a grid. This'll work a lot cleaner. Cool. Now it looks complete. Alright. Next up, doorway here. I feel like we need to split this. And this needs to go down there. Okay. Alright, let's find a hallway here. Or actually, we need a three-way. Four-way. Three-way. Three-way with doors? No, three-way. Okay, so we want to put it like... I don't want to fall off the edge here. I guess we don't need to connect hallway to hallway like that, so we can just do it like this. That'll still look clean. Alright, let's focus on getting this part done. And I'm guessing we'll have to squeeze it in. What is that? That was a weird place for a door. Alright, so that's a hallway with a window. Which means that we should be able to do a hallway with a window and a door. Or at least I thought we would be able to do it. Can we not? That's kind of annoying. Because I want to keep the window for sure. But if I can't put a door in, then it's kind of pointless. Oh, I did not just... Come on, snap in there. Come on, get in there and stay. Got it. Okay, so this is a hallway. This is what we can get rid of, though. And what we're going to do is put one hallway. Right? And then one doorway. Guess we'll have to do it like this. If you can hear it click once, you will eventually be able to get it like situated in there eventually. There it goes. Okay. So and then from here we'll put a door on the edge here. I'm running low on steel, so I might have to do a supply run real quick. And then now we got to connect this to this. So we'll go ahead and we need the stairs first. So let's see. We don't want it to loop around. I want it to come down. Does it need to go one more? It needs to go one more. And actually it needs to curve. I need a corner. Yep. Followed by, yep. Then another corner here. Nice. Okay. What's our stairs situation coming down? Is that going to fit? I don't think this is going to fit a corner. It'd be cool if it did, but I don't think it will. Nah. Not quite. Man. Let's just store that for a sec. Alright, so let's go ahead and corner it here. No. One more real fast. 2 seconds. And just got a message about something. Weird. Right. All right, onward. Sorry about that. All right, so we're going to pull one hallway here, then a corner. Like here. And then ramp down. Nice. Now we got this whole room right here. Let's make this a security room, right? I guess that would be the coolest thing to do, right? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I need to do one more straightforward one. Otherwise this won't work properly. I've learned in like my history of making vaults and stuff like that in this game that if you don't set your hallways up properly, you can get snagged on staircases. Alright, so we're going to put a security room in here. Just because they look cool, and I might make this like an armory or something since it's so close to the exit. Alright, I don't need to worry about really anything. Yeah, I don't really need to worry about any windows or anything like that. Oh, am I out of steel? Alright, I'm out of steel. So that means that it's time to go do a supply run. Let's go see how much water we've made. God, look at all this stuff that we're just collecting. Fantastic. Love that. Alright, take all. Workshop. Nope, wrong one. Transfer. Store all junk. Love it. Alright, how much water did we get? Aid. Only 11? Oof. That's not good. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Okay. Alright, no worries. Well, if I need to go get steel, one of the best things that I could do... Trying to see. Hang on. I need to actually set up a supply line here. We're heading over to the castle for a second. There might be some more stuff for me to like break down. I don't think I've actually like salvaged any of the areas. Do not like stinglings at all. Nasty little buggers. Okay. Alright, so I only got one person here right now. And I think I have a recruiting beacon, right? Yeah. And, no, that's a power pylon. But this is a recruiting beacon. No, it's not a recruiting beacon. Why'd you have to go and die? Don't die. You died. Anyway, so if I don't get another person here, there's no point in you running the beacon, but I can't do anything with you. So, okay, no worries. Maybe somebody new will show up while we're here, because I don't think I have enough stuff to make what I need to make to recruit people. Yeah, I'm missing crystal, steel, and ceramic. That's not fun. Love using mechanic settlers to increase bugs. That's kind of what I'm going to be trying to do here is I'm going to be trying to... There's a mod that allows your settlers to kind of live independently. and like they build their own houses and shops and stuff like that, and like further your economy by themselves. And so, lost that missile. And so that's kind of what I'm hoping to do here, is something like that, where I can really make it big. Oh, hey, what's going on, King? Didn't see you drop in here, but it's good to see you nonetheless. All right, so I need to get to Oberlin Station. Tax the poor by 30%. That's an obscenely high tax. Why are we taxing poor people? All right, let's go into, there's like a general's room where I'm hoping we can find some like crystal in there. What's the other thing we need? Ceramic. Definitely be able to find some coffee mugs around, or like ashtrays. So we just gotta keep our eyes peeled. Hello, missile launcher. That's a terrible philosophy. That has never actually worked in the history of politics, just so you know. Like, that's never actually worked. Like, there's no concept as the beatings will continue until morale improves. You know what I mean? It's a great song, by the way. But yeah, definitely not a thing. So I was, I'm still doing the vault. But I ran out of steel, and I need to set up a supply line here. And so I just, yeah. Lots of work. Hang on. Do we have Mirrorlux? Yeah, there's Mirrorlux over here still. Losers. Really? You needed to shoot for these guys? They're hatchlings. Just smack them. Should do the castle next. Yeah, I probably should. I agree, Apolite. I definitely agree with that. But yeah, I probably should do the castle. I've never actually rebuilt the castle, even though it's like a great iconic location in Fallout 4. I've never personally done the castle rebuild. Why did I put the work? I was trying to put these pork and beans in there. But either way. Okay, King. How did going to the moon go? Was that a fun time? Nope, no. I don't want the kitchen table. I want to get rid of this junk. I want to get rid of all this junk. Nope, that can stay. That can definitely stay. Not finding exactly what I need here, but I am getting a decent amount of steel, which is kind of nice. But what I really need is 2 more pieces of ceramic and 2 more pieces of crystal. That would be kind of cool if I could find that. There's also something special that you can do with Castle too, right? Look, if I remember correctly, there's like something involved with like, because like I know you can connect the power and have like a water pump in the back and stuff like that, and I know that's like a big thing of this. But I know I feel like there's something else that you're supposed to do with Castle. Oh well. All right, I need to actually just go somewhere else and send somebody to Castle to help make the recruiting lines here. Or not recruiting lines, the supply lines. So that way I can get recruits down here to Castle. You can get a lot of people here. Alright, well, that really didn't do much in terms of the stuff we need. So we need ceramic and crystal. Ceramic and crystal. Let's go find some ceramic and crystal. Don't really have much ammo. Cool if we could find some more ammo too. Hello, free mines. What, did this like respawn or something? That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's crystal. I doubt it. It's probably just glass. Alright, let's find somewhere that would give us ceramic and crystal. Ceramic's going to be easy to find. Crystal's going to be a little bit of a pain. Check over in this neck of the woods first. I think there's raiders up here. Nope. Waste of a nade. Alright.
You look like you could use a little pick-me-up. Am I right?
I mean, I'm not against it. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Stash, your friend.
Sure.
All right,
Let's check
let's
this
have a
out
look.
real fast.
Exactly what you...
Again, looking for some specific stuff. So, whatever. Take your pistols. Or your pistol ammo, rather. Keep forgetting to toss some stuff into the vault before I leave. Okay.
Hands where I can see them.
Don't worry.
Oh, sure. That's
Hey there.
back off.
I mean,
What are you guys doing?
We work for Stash.
okay.
No funny business.
Let's head on up here. I wasn't really expecting that. I was expecting raiders. And so, alright. That's kind of what I was expecting, was this settler up here. But it looks like they were friendly and they died before I threw my nade up here. So, oh well. You know, I've only seen that Star Wars like once or something like that. It's a good one, don't get me wrong. I think all the Star Wars are pretty decent. But yeah, I've only seen like a couple of them like one time. What's your favorite one, King?
Got it.
Man, good stuff, but not what I'm looking for. Hang on 2 seconds, got a call from my client here.
I hear something. Hearing stuff.
Sorry about that. Had to finish a phone call real fast. Figured I'd go ahead and take out a super mutant while I was waiting as well.
What, scared already?
Not scared, just not dealing with Jew. Okay. 2 seconds here. Man, I did not do like any damage to him.
Out there, little sneak, slippery humans.
Did not do like any damage to him.
Annoyed.
What up, Lord Frieza? I'm not playing non-modded. I have a lot of mods open, actually. Just most of them are building mods. Oh, he's up on the roof. Fine. I'll find crystal in here. There's gonna be like a decanter or something that I'd be able to grab. So that'll all work out. Just gonna stay down for a second here. Wish I had a silencer. That'd actually be kind of cool.
You hit like a rad roach.
Do I? You like almost done all that. Whoa, what's happening here? Laggy. Okay. Let it die down for a little bit because I need ammo. Pretty nice. Are you? Seems rather unpleasant. But I mean, I can't really put it past him, right?
Huh? Gonna find you. Gonna kill you.
I do appreciate how angry they all are every single time, all the time. Like, I would be too.
Come out, wherever you are.
I'm gonna do what I want. Trying not to deal with that monkey head. Those things are probably one of the most annoying traps.
Got a treat for you.
Is that another dog somewhere?
Slippery human.
Alright, they're down here.
Annoyed.
Well, I appreciate that. I actually have like 2 Fallout tattoos. It's probably my favorite game series of all time. I hear him. I just don't know where he is. There's a one of the super mutant dogs. I think it's downstairs. All right, hang on. I need to get more stems. Nice. I think I'm only up to like 5 or 6. Like I did one of each of the endings, but I never really bothered doing like more than that. Then I just kind of come back in every once in a while and I just do like builds and stuff like in the vault, which is what we are focusing on today. So I'm a big fan of doing the vault building, the settlement building, all of that. All right, so that's where the rest of the stuff is happening. Let's check some other stuff out real fast. Because again, the whole reason why we're kind of shopping around right now is I need crystal and I need ceramics. I'm pretty sure, hang on, take care of this dog. If I don't take care of this dog or whatever's down here, it's gonna just pop up on me one time. And I don't like that. So let me just take care of this real fast. I see you. Super Mutant Butcher. Interesting. Hang on. Got some dynamite. Got some grenades. You back there? Yup. Found you. That's what you're fighting. It's a mirror alert. Nice. Not gonna bother going down there right now. Yeah, take him out. There we go. Got him. Alright, well that makes things a little bit more fun. I don't want to just drop down here, even though I just did. Pop back over here. High capacity handmade rifle. Meh. Just in case I need something else here. But I probably won't. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Nikki. I appreciate that. It's kind of funny. I don't really spend that much time in this area just because of kind of what this area is. Like, usually I set up castle and then I bail, but without getting like anything worthwhile at castle to finish building a recruitment beacon, I have to do this, which is a little annoying. Alright, well there's everything looped around. Let's go ahead and go back down here because there's definitely another Mirelurk down here somewhere. In this pipe, I'm guessing. Gotta love that free experience, right? Alright, so that's nothing. See if there's anything worthwhile over here. It's an exit back to the city. Anything over here? It's locked. Alright. So we're good to go. Now we gotta find crystal and ceramic. I think we have enough ceramic. I think I picked up like 2 or 3 ashtrays. I think I'm good there. But the crystal is the one that we still need to find. And then I also have these elevators, or this elevator over here that I'd be able to get to. See what's going on with this bar terminal. Seems like a good time. Oh, I don't care, by the way, guys. You can totally shout out if you have a good guess of what it's going to be and you want to take ownership if we get it right at the end. So feel free. I think I'm going to start with rain here. 0, so it's not said, it's not earn, it's not bear, it's cool.
Yes.
Look at that. $39 for a pint of standard, $55 for seasonal. Look at what inflation has done in the year 2070. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, where does this elevator go? Going up or are we going down? Let's find out. Okay, we're going down with this one. Okay, so this is where I dropped off. Okay, I see it. Alright, so the main thing that I'm looking for is I need like a crystal decanter. That'd be pretty cool. Bunch of just random food in here we can sell. But yeah, would need like a crystal decanter or like a microscope or something like that. Ashtray, that's ceramic. Don't know how lucky. Coffee cup, that's also ceramic. Don't know how lucky we're gonna be on the other one, the crystal. Kind of looks like we're not running into any luck there. I mean, it is a brewery. Why do we got all the things? It's a brewery. It's not a what's it called? Distillery. And so there wouldn't really be any crystal decanters in here because like there's not much whiskey. Hang on. Oh. I don't like when they do that. Like it should be two stacked. Like it should be, this is an exit of a location and the door is locked. Not just the door is locked. Do you want to open this one? You know what I mean? Like, cause the amount of times I've done that in a Fallout game, super annoying. But either way. All right. If I can find the crystal, then I'll be able to head on back to the vault. Actually, I'll probably just head straight to castle first. What up, friend? Didn't even get a shot off? Weak, dude. Gotta try harder. Just fired from my hip on him. Oh, you see the legendary? Hang on. Whatever I throw at him, it doesn't matter. Because he's gonna mutate. Didn't even hit him. That was weak. Even weaker. Oh well. Let him go. I think those beaker stands are made out of copper, which is kind of nice. All right, let's go back into here just to see if I can find anything worthwhile. Would love to just knock this out. Get back to the vault, keep working. You know how it goes. Don't want to fall down that. Nah. What, something follow me in here? Why did you follow me in here? Don't like that. Oh, don't like that at all. That's the big one. That is the big one. There's the mutation. What, are you stuck? I mean, I'm not going to complain if you're stuck, right? But I have, like, no ammo. Don't break free. No Queen songs. Just in case. It's like, turn a little bit more. Let me get your face. I love when they get stuck like this and you can kind of like just Swiss cheese them. Rounded strategies played out in Fallout. Almost there. Might as well just end it. Okay. Okay. Get our minds back. Was not expecting these Mirelurks to kind of follow in. Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of nasty to get. I like that. I like that a lot. I need to deliver? What do I need to deliver, Owen? I'm confused. Super confused. Because I try to deliver every day, sir. The pistol from the railroad? Oh, I actually don't think I've ever... I need to actually do the railroad so that way I can get that really nice silenced pistol. It's like one of my favorite weapons in the whole game. Is that like 9mm that you get from them? Definitely need to do that. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's like my weapon of choice, and I always forget to get it until like way late in the game. Okay. All right, well, the brewery didn't give me anything that I needed, which is kind of unfortunate. We're going to go over here to this this industrial building where I shot that Mirelurk. Oh, this is the brewery. That's right. Sorry, I'm like all turned around right now. Man, it's unfortunate that we didn't get what we needed here. Let's head back to Castle for a minute. And, you know, let's go by this church over here to the side before we just go to Castle. Come on, let me in. Just to see if we can find anything better. Nah. I'm doubtful about finding any crystal at this church, but still, gonna try. Should find that fire support. Kind of was not expecting to open this up to a bunch of these dudes. How did you not take any hits off of that? Like, that was just sad. I love how he's like surprised that I killed him. Okay. Done. That's actually, I think, a little bit better than my shotgun. I actually don't even know if I'm rocking a shotgun right now. Now I kind of want to check. No, I have one, but this one's definitely a lot better. Okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we'll rock this for a little bit. Alright, drop the pipe pistol. Don't care about that. I want to break some of this stuff down, and I keep forgetting to actually like leave some of it behind. And so I really do need to spend some time doing that. I almost don't want to go into the high school. Hang on. Alright, fine. I guess we'll do hacker. Alright, no high school right now. Just don't want to deal with that one. It's kind of a longer location if I remember correctly. Alright, let's get back to Castle. Okay. Was there another one over there? I'll take out another Mirelurk. I don't care. Okay. Any crystal in here? That'd be kind of cool. At least replace the stim packs you took, right? Doctor's bag. Good enough, I guess. Meh. I don't think they're actually following me. Sorry, pup. There we go. What? Where'd you come from? Don't like that. Gonna go check that parking garage in a sec. What, are you going back? Where'd the other Mirelurk go? Coward! Okay. Feel a little bit better after taking all those guys out. Alright, the quest for Crystal continues. Don't know why I just picked that up. I already knew that I'm pretty over encumbered here. Alright, whatever. Back to castle, drop off my junk, and then hopefully we can salvage this. Like maybe? No, I mean not salvage it, but like I just need to send somebody else over. And just build up the supply line. But either way, let's at least see if somebody just magically showed up. That's kind of what I'm hoping, is that somebody just magically showed us up. Nope. Nobody yet. Alright. And I didn't get any crystal. I got all the ceramic I needed. But no crystal. Alright. Whatever. Let's just go to one of my other settlements, set up a supply line there. And then actually, we need to go to Oberlin Station. Trying to think. Abernathy Farm is really, really simple to do too. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna do one more settlement too because I'm just so low on steel for this vault build. And if I remember, Abernathy's is just like go somewhere, kill somebody, and I think I've already unlocked the second location. So either way. All right, and I should have 7 people here, is what you're saying?
Well.
Let's go ahead and harvest all the food we can, because we got a massive farm that we got to set up over at the vault.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
What's happening with that? All right, so that's good enough. Let's find somebody who's not doing anything. You're a food worker. You're not doing anything. Congratulations, you're officially the castle supply line. Cool. Okay, store all of our junk just to get a little bit more space here. You know what? Actually, I should check to see if you have ammo. No, but you have water and stems. Sure. All right. So we are off to Abernathy Farm. Let's go take care of that. So the idea is if I can set up enough supply lines, they'll get enough, like there will be enough people around who will be able to just kind of get all the steel that I need. So it won't be that big of a deal. I love how it's a farm that's set up at a power substation. Like, if that was still active, this would be like the most cancer-ridden crops of all time. All right, let's go surprise the dude here. They're all sleeping. I just walk right in your house while you're sleeping.
Hey.
Come on, Blake.
That's close enough, stranger.
He shut up quick. I'm friendly.
Okay, I'm friendly.
What up, Cyflo?
If you say
How you
so,
doing?
but let me tell you,
Farming's hard.
It's hard. Farming's a lot of hard work, that's for sure.
Yes.
either way. How about you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give it a try sometime.
Yeah, I'm gonna work
Well,
the farms.
Good luck.
Right.
Maybe I'll see you at the word of advice though.
Uh-huh.
Why do all the hot
I hate
Bastards,
raiders.
All of them.
last time? Now she's buried out. That's why we need.
There's nothing worth.
I'm sorry to hear. I don't have much to offer, but
All right,
to get it back.
Sure.
let's
Don't
do it.
worry.
Good. Con-
Uh-huh.
So again, I'm pretty sure that I've already cleared out this space. And so we'll see. Nope, we haven't. Okay, that's fine. Where's the other one? Oberlin Station. Let's go talk to these settlers real fast. Again, I'm not too worried about like setting up the settlements as much as I am about setting up supply lines so that way I don't have to keep like farming resources myself. So let's talk to these people.
Hey there.
You've got to help. My sister's been kidnapped.
Okay, calm
It's
down.
okay. You just need to...
They said they'd be.
I'm not gonna bother paying the ransom.
Don't worry.
We asked the Minutemen. Just
Uh-huh.
bring her back.
Okay, federal ration stockpile. All the way over there. It's too much effort. That's too much work. All right, Diamond City Market. Let's just go sell some stuff and get some materials and then go finish the build that we're working on. So I was going to do some more Project Zomboid today, but our server admin kind of let me know that the server's offline. He's doing some updates to it. And so I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we'll do some Project Zomboid since this seems to be holding so well. Which is actually really cool. Like I've been having so many issues with the streams lately.
Myrna.
You again.
But then
got
one
plenty
sec.
of supplies.
Having so many issues with the stream lately.
Let's see what you got.
Just don't call it
But
junk.
it seems like this update kind of fixed everything. Trying to just get a little bit of ammo here too. All right, let's get rid of some junk. That's not the one that I'm using, is it? What am I using? No. Scoped hunting rifle. 37 damage versus this marksman hardened. No, I'm gonna get... Okay, so we'll replace that one then. It's kind of a nice gun. Okay. Alright, get all of our water sold. Don't have much this time around. But, okay, let's see. What kind of junk do you have? So first things first, we need to get our crystal. That's the big thing that we need to find is crystal. There we go. Okay. All right, gonna buy a lot of steel here just to kind of move things along. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll sell all of our food for right now, and a lot of the drugs that I don't really bother using. Yeah, we'll get rid of these too. Man, actually I need stims too. What kind of stim packs you got on your Myrna? 2. We have 2 stim packs here. All right, no worries. Like, don't really want to get rid of any of those just yet. All right, let's get rid of some of these. Get rid of all of our missiles, all of our mini nukes. Yeah, I don't really care about plasma weapons or gamma. Keep the fusion cores. All right, well, I mean, I guess that's kind of it, right? So, get her some money for a little bit. Okay, so that got handled. Let's get, first things first, I want to get my new sniper rifle set up. Nice. Needs a better scope, but I like the night vision on it. So we'll probably keep that one.
City surplus, everything you need.
What's going on, that guy? My sleep schedule is cooked too, man. I am super exhausted lately, and I have not been sleeping that well. So I definitely understand what you're doing. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Dream Phone. Appreciate that. Mighty kind of you. All right, so let's do 45 more minutes of vault building, and then I'll probably call this stream. Just a lot that we got going on, right? All right, hang on. Let's get, yeah, see, now we got 70 water. So it's just pumping up real fast. Store all of our junk in here. All right. Let's get on down here, back into the vault. All right, so we were working on this room right here. It's getting big. It's getting big. Sounds good, buddy. You have a great rest of your night, that guy. Okay, so I guess the best way to do this is just kind of loop it around a little bit. See you sometime. That's the best way of looking at it. Security. Corners. There we go. Then this piece is just going to be a straight. I love creating these small, like, windowless rooms to just kind of fit in to a place. Okay, so I'm going to be able to do just a straight door here, so let's go ahead and knock that out. Where's the light one? Yeah. Should be one. This DLC or this mod's awesome because it gives you some lit vault pieces, which make your lighting constraints so much less. Okay. So we got our atrium, we got our residential areas, we got the overseer's office done. We've also finished up our laboratory area and classroom area today, which is awesome. So now we're working on the extended spots because I don't want to populate this. And like put in any decorations. I don't really want to make that happen until I've had a chance to do all of the structure. Is that just a closet? It's kind of cool. All right, so we got all of this set up. Do we want to work on the farm or I don't even know what the other area is going to be. So I guess one's going to be a factory and the other one's going to be a farm. Let's work on the farm. Yeah. Hang on, I got lost. How do I get to the farm? Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. I need to get signage done. This vault's gotten to the point where like I'm even getting lost in it because of all the different corridors and turns and stuff. And I was debating making this one even bigger because, check this out. Like if I take out this double hall or this single hallway right here, you can see where I am. And so that's the ramp system to get down here. But then I could also make like a little side room over here. And I think I might. I'm gonna make a little side room. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Just to make things a little bit more complicated for myself, right? Come on, snap in. What is that? Give me my mine back. Weird. Actually, that makes sense because there's a death claw in here normally, and so the death claw is probably I probably dropped a bunch of mines, just like I did with all those mire lurks. Because when you're out of ammo, mines work really, really well. I don't think I'm going to be coming back into this area and like building all the way back over here. This is a little too complicated, but I do just want like a little room over here. And I think this is going to be a little residential bunker area because it's going to be a massive, massive walk to get to some of these locations. You know what I just realized? I don't have any like kitchens or like cafes or anything, cafeterias. I'm going to need to make one. Okay. All right, well, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to do that right here too. This is not Black Ops 2. That is for sure. How weird would that be if this was a feature in Black Ops? Actually, I think that map building should be a feature in more games. Like, I remember, what game was it? Unreal Tournament? They gave you a map builder. That was cool. I like that. There we go. That way we can put 2 rooms in here. All right, so bottom room, we'll put a cafeteria. Oh, we need to put a door on that hallway first. Love it. I don't think we're going to be able to get a corner there. Don't think we're going to be able to fit a corner on. Okay. So that means that this needs to be a corner door. Followed by another corner. Man, this is a limited one. This is really limited. Gonna be able to fit another here? No. This may not be a good idea. Emphasis on may. Alright, let's go ahead and not do this, because this is gonna stress me out trying to figure it out. And I'd rather just make a massive area down here. So let's go ahead and replace this hallway. Then cheat our way back inside. There we go. All right, so heading back down into the farm. Let's go ahead and get the farm set up then. The farm's going to be massive in and of itself, and so I might do some shopping down here because I don't really have any like shops or anything like that. But okay, so the farm, let's do... I was thinking about doing a farm in kind of like an atrium setup, as opposed to doing it in a room. So that way it's like double ceilings. And so I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Go ahead and get... this piece right here. Do we need a door? I think I need a door. Okay, and then atrium. There it is. Okay, so hang on 2 seconds. Let me think for a minute. Because I don't really want to have, like, the standard atrium look where it's, like, kind of coming up into a point, if you will. What I really want to do is have it be a little bit more formulaic, but just 2 stories high. So where's the caps? Right here. Corner. Wait, no. Yeah, I do need a corner here. Like this. You see it? So that way it's at least 2 high, because I have a fun idea that I want to try here. But either way. Now the question is, are there prefabs that do that? Yeah. How are we already this close to running out of steel? This makes no sense to me. Okay, then we'll do the corner here. Do we have a corner without the middle bit? You're gonna make me make my own corner, aren't you? Don't like that. Oh well. It's fine. And then we'll do bottom corner with a door. Like so. Okay. So that way, yeah. Now I know that I just mentioned that I don't really like when games are like, yeah, build a box. But this is going to be a box for the most part. Hang on, let me get the prefab again. There it is. Alright, doesn't need to stretch the whole room. Just enough for us to make a farm out of it. How? How are we out of steel? I bought 500 bits of steel. There's no way. There's no way that we've did all of that steel in just the little bit that we had here. And so, hang on, I want to look at something. Okay, we don't have those. We don't have those shipments, the shipment forms. But I want to see if the shipment forms are inside of my storage real fast. Man, it would probably be quicker to just go to the other one at this point. Yeah, it definitely would. I need to remember that. You seriously used those shipments of steel already? That is ridiculous. Wow. Okay, not cool, but whatever. Store all junk. There's a bunch of the stuff that I want to kind of bring with me, because we're gonna go back to Diamond City, I guess, and get more shipments of steel. It's crazy how much steel this is going to take. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of expected because of the size of everything. Normally, I've only built vaults just in that one room. And then there's like a little bit of a build down by where the water pump is. But normally I don't build like this, where I'm like building in like 3 separate, maybe 4 separate locations. So yeah, it's about 4 times bigger than normal. What up, Percy?
Oh, I do hope you're here to make
I am.
Uh-huh.
I am here to make a
I've got
purchase.
few
Let's
minutes
go.
to browse.
anything
All right, shipments. Shipment of steel. Crazy amount of steel. Doubt I'm going to be able to get all of this. But okay, again, we're going to go ahead and get rid of a lot of this junk just to see how much we're going to be able to bring with us. And it does not look like much. Let's just try to get 2. Because at the most, that's what I would like. I'm at the point where I like don't even have anything else to sell. I mean, I could sell these comics that I've already read, but I want to put them on racks inside of the vault. All right, fine. It's 250. No, this is just 100. Hang on. Wow. Okay. That is not worth it. Yeah, that is definitely not worth it. All right, let's just buy all the stuff that has steel in it. Not the most efficient way of doing this, but it'll at least get us some. And who knows, it'll actually get us some other junk that we could use too. Like here, I'll buy those phones as well. Alright, what kind of ammo do you have? Or do you actually have any stim packs? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Good enough. I doubt there's any left, but let's see if there's anything to clear out of Sanctuary real fast. Because, like, there's nothing to clear out of Red Rocket or Hangman's Alley or Castle at this point. Until I actually do a couple more of the Minutemen quests, at least for Castle. But I want to try to figure out how I can just get a little more steel.
Take care of your
Because
gun, and we'll take care of you.
that was an interesting Brahmin response when we first landed here. I was actually expecting to get attacked by them. Alright, so again, a couple of these houses might... they all look pretty cleaned out. Like, there's some of them that I didn't do that thorough of a job. So, like, here's a little bit of steel right here that we'll be able to get. But either way. What up, dog? Man, I don't want to take your doghouse now. If you're just chilling back there. There we go. Good amount of steel and rubber back here. Oh, just steel and one thing of rubber. I still think that Sanctuary is like one of the most perfect starting building locations inside of a game. And other games should really take note on how Sanctuary is laid out and some of the level design here. There's a lot of cool stuff that kind of gets you going in this game quickly.
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long.
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
Yeah, keep your...
Seeing if I doubt her prices are any better. Yeah, her prices are the exact same. Oh, well. All right, same deal. We're just going to buy all the stuff that she has that has steel in it. Total waste of money, but... getting that crystal, too. Nah. Nothing really worthwhile. Alright, and then do I have anything to give to you? No. Nothing really. Alright, whatever. Just confirm that and move on. Oh! Apparently I just got some green paint for that. And I can complete the quest down in Diamond City, which that's kind of cool, but like I have no intention of going back to Diamond City if I don't have to. At least not right now. Well, obviously I'll make it back down that way, but still. Just getting what we can from all this. I actually didn't realize that I have left behind a lot of just debris and junk and stuff like that. And I mean, typically I don't really worry about getting everything because it would be nightmare to try to get everything in these games, right? But when you're like this hot up for a really, really common material like steel, it kind of makes sense, right? See, like I wish you could just scrap all of this playground, but for some reason you can't scrap this bit. And so, oh well. Get this patio furniture here. Again, like I thought that I would have had most of this stuff, but I guess not. Looks like we got all of that. Some mailboxes and street lights, though. I don't know why you can't scrap the giant tree in Sanctuary. Like I feel like that's a little bit of a shortcoming, right? Just it should be something that you can scrap, but nah. And that's the first base that I built for this playthrough, at least. Literally just a backstop because I built it just to get the experience from doing a build, right? So that way, like when you do your first build, if you're on level 1, you can go up like 5 levels if you don't do anything else, and then go into Concord like with some skills, as opposed to going in completely with nothing. And so that's kind of what this is a result of me doing that. Did I seriously not? Weird. Yeah, I guess I could scrap that if I really, really, really needed steel. But it's a little unnecessary to do for now. Any patio furniture back here? Nope. Alright, my old house. If I remember correctly, there's like a bag down here that I didn't bother getting when I first started this playthrough. So that's something that I could always go try to find. But it's if I remember correctly, it's only like weapons and ammo and stuff like that. Preston, get out of my old house, sir. It's not your house. Man, I like barely touched my own house. It's all wood anyway. A little bit of steel. Okay. I feel like you should be able to loot your own house and find like a gun safe or something like that. Like Nate is a former serviceman, right? And so it kind of makes sense that he would have firearms. So I don't understand why you don't like find at least a pistol in your house or something. Like, I don't know. Like I get that they put it in the vault, like you find it in the vault and then you learn it in the tutorial and all of that stuff. But like, and I always felt like that was one thing that they could have maybe done a little bit better. All right, so I think that's it for houses, because I've already checked this one, right? Just check around back to see if, like, here's a little something else we can scrap. Love that. Yeah, just check around back for some patio furniture. And get back to it. I remember when this game first came out, I spent like 2 days building Sanctuary and never bothered to do the quest. Okay. There's a little steel before we leave. A little rubber too. Okay. Let's get back to the vault, and for the last 15 minutes I'll use what little steel we were able to scrounge up. That's the word. Just seeing if there's anything else I've left behind. Nah. So it wasn't even that thorough, but either way, got a little bit. Maybe it'll be enough to finish our farm. And then I do need like some shops and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about putting like some shops next to the vault, or excuse me, next to the farm in the vault. All right, so quickest way to the farm is this way. I rephrase that. This is actually the only way to the farm. I feel like I should put a secondary path in, but whatever. It's so desolate down here without people. Like the size of this thing makes this thing just feel so lonely. And so once it gets settlers in here, and I'll make sure to get the mod too, to where the settlers actually, like, you can get a lot of them in. But either way, all right, let's finish up our farm area. Man, I am really hoping. So we got 218 steel. It looks like we can put 18 more of these really big ones in, like these prefabs. And so that's cool. All right, hang on. How many more do we need? If I'm standing right here, 3, and then we're curving. We might have enough to do exactly this. Okay, so now I should be on the same one. Yep. And we need corners, which I have to build myself. Cool. And cool. And then one of these I am going to put a door in. So let's go ahead and not prefab it here. I actually think that the prefabs take away a little bit. Door. Cool. All right, let's get the corners done. Nice. So now I don't think that they have a 1-to-1, right? Let me look for it, but I doubt it. I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to put it in myself and do this like piece by piece. Yep, which is fine. Okay, let me go ahead and just get the lighted ones, lit ones. So that way we can just put some lighting in this area. Come on. Got so many atrium pieces. Okay, we want this one. Actually, hang on, let me make sure that we're getting the right one. And this one. This is the white. What level am I? I think I'm like in the 20s somewhere. I'm not too worried about level necessarily. Hang on, this is not the right piece. I need a ceiling. There it is. And so I'm in like the 20s or something like that. Really, this is mostly focusing on a vault build. And so that is the purpose of the whole stream. And all of our Fallout streams, for that matter. Alright, not going to be able to finish even the ceiling here. Let's see if we can finish 2 rows. Nice. Alright, and that's where we got to call it, because we are out of space. So this is going to be the farm, and I'm not going to fill in the floor. This is where all the crops are going to grow. And so I figured we could just have like an open-ended farm to make it really easy. And then back here, this is where I was going to do a some hallways and some shops and just some stuff like that. Man, super disappointing that we're out of steel. Like, really unfortunate. It's like I just want to keep building, and I don't want to do the mod for unlimited building resources, which like I could easily do and then never have to stop. But I'm pretty sure that's where we start running, or you run into issues. Hey, sweet, a little bit more steel. And that's where this mod starts giving you issues, is if you go too quick. I can't believe that I missed all this stuff before. Spectacular. Apparently we can't get those. Weird, but whatever. Don't know how I missed all this. Looks like we got everything else. And this is Jamaica Plains, right? Pretty nifty. All right. I got a little bit of steel from breaking that stuff down, so I don't want to like give up on all this just yet. So let me just see what's going on here. Milton General Hospital. This is not the exit that I thought it was. Okay. I don't know if I've ever recognized this before, but this looks almost too fun not to go into. Love all these rad roaches in here. It's pretty cool. That's a big old rad roach. That's a suicider. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Got him. What are you guys trying to shoot at? You guys don't even know where I am yet. How many of these are you going to send at me? Huh? This is obscene. Stop sending suiciders. There's a skirmisher, like an adult. Don't know why he's not coming after me, but whatever. Okay. That was a lot of super mutes. I like that. Back in here and check for more rad roaches. There's one. Anybody else in here? Anybody? This seems like so much fun. I don't know if I've ever done this one before. But with all the arrows in here, this is so cool. We gotta just do this real fast. It's gotta follow our way. Oh, look at this. It's gonna be so much fun. Whatever we're gonna find in here is gonna be a blasty blast. I can't believe that I've never found this maze before. Like this is the type of stuff that I actually like really enjoy in Fallout games. Oh, this one was legendary and I one-shotted it? That's pretty cool. Kind of makes sense. I was wondering why it was so big. But either way. Yeah, I can't believe I've never actually like found this this maze before. It's a cool looking maze. One, two, three. Don't like that. Tick tickety. Yeah, crazy amounts of radiation in here. Thank you for not much of anything, but we'll still take it. It's supposed to be another dead end over there. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything to let me know what the code is here. Okay, so that opens 1 and 2. That closes 2. gonna get trapped in here, aren't I? No. Convenient. Because that's the dead end. It's right next to that room. And I did hear a turret powering down when I went back into Hidden, which tells me that there are turrets in here somewhere. I'm about ready to count one. Sounds good, Tech. I will check it out very shortly. Seems like I actually got my my stream working and being all stable today. You can hear the turret, so we're coming up on it. Sounds like it's over there. Tripwire. Well, that looks like a fun time. Look at all this copper we're getting. No worries, man. You deserve it. You work hard, that's for sure. Yeah, give me a lot of these grenades. I love it. Take as many of these grenades as you have. Alright, I want to go back down before I go up, because it looks like going up is the right spot. But there's this turret that I want to deal with. All these monkeys. Am I trying to be Two-Face today? Oh no, I'm just... Fallout's a weird one. And so yeah, I need to fix that on the next stream. I was actually just happy that it was working today, and so I haven't really bothered on like getting my full setup going. And so it looks like Streamlabs finally updated everything. Don't want to deal with the monkeys. Go away, monkeys. Okay. Alright, let's go over this way. Where these grenades are. Were. I see it. Glad I played so much New Vegas. Because you get an eye for traps in New Vegas. Because of just the sheer amount of traps that you encounter in that game. That's awesome, man. I'm really grateful that you're doing all this stuff, because it's gonna help us out so much. So thank you very, very much. It's a nice little maze here. I like this. There needs to be more of this stuff in Fallout. That's one of my favorite like stash locations. In what game is it? Far Cry 5. There's like a haunted house location, and it's one of my absolute favorite locations in the entire game. All right, so we'll keep going up in just a moment. I want to check out a little bit more of this area, because it's kind of weird. Oh, these settlers. So my guess is those are all the people that have gone through this and failed. Okay. So that's a dead end dropping us back down here. Love that. Man, this is like more loot than normal too. I like this. This is a good dungeon. I'm calling this one a dungeon. Alright, so here, and actually there was a way up the stairs, right? Did I go the wrong way? I think, yeah, I went the wrong way here. Hang on. Need to pull back. Then go up the ramp right here. Okay, so this is a new area. Get our Pip-Boy light on a little bit so we can see some traps better. It's getting night outside. Okay, so we just went from being hidden to not so much. So my guess is there's something else around here. Of course there is. Otherwise that mechanic doesn't work. Whoa, hello ghouls. That's crazy. Release the ghouls. Was not expecting that at all. Let's go. It's a cool mechanic. Like trapping ghouls inside of a maze. Don't like that. Thank you very much for the follow there. Mighty kind. I do appreciate that if you can take out limbs on ghouls, like the legendary ones, you can actually, when they mutate, they're still going to lose their limbs. So that makes things a little handier. Didn't need to use two, but whatever. Come on, hit him. Thank you. Terrible shooting. Terrible, terrible shooting. Look at this dude out here. Is that guy all the way out there? Being all lame? Ridiculous. Alright, hang on, let's loot these ghouls. Now where's the legendary? There it is. Nice. Alright, we'll slowly keep working our way up. Yo, what up, Big Bird? What is going on? How you doing, man? Man, there's a lot of ghouls in here that I did not kill. It's kind of confusing, to be honest with you. Alright, heading up to the next level. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Probably going to call it here in just a couple minutes. Alright, more traps. I want to know who laid out this dungeon, because this is an obscene amount of traps up here. Like, I'm not complaining, we're getting all the resources, right? But this is insane. So I can also get these from the Tesla arcs. Let's go ahead and do that real fast. I'm actually kind of happy with myself, because I'm gonna knock on wood as I say this, but I have not set off a single trap just yet. Which to me, that's cool. Okay, hang on. So there we go. Open up a little exit for ourselves. That means we must be getting close to the end. 1, 2, or 3? 1. We'll try 2 next. What up, Alaire? How you doing? 2. Looks like something exploded up here. So it looks like this is the one that we're supposed to go into, but is anybody curious about 3? I'm gonna open up 3. That was it? Could have done better. Got these nice makeshift bombs here. Love that. Was hoping to finish this this little dungeon before I was gonna call it, but it's already 4:15, and that's when I said I was gonna call it to my wife. So I'm thinking I'm gonna end it here. Finally found the home. Hot pink for my my power armor. That's fantastic. Looks like we finally found our little workstation here of the jigsaw person who's running this. Again, I'm actually surprised. I have never found this location before. It's kind of why I can't like just walk away from it. So we got a flamethrower here. We got flamethrower here. I got mini nukes and a bunch of other stuff over there, right? Sounds good, Big Bird. Good stuff. So if we activate these buttons, this flamethrower is going to go off. And it could set off that mini nuke over there. This is intriguing to me. You're a Big Bird. Okay. It doesn't look like there's really anything up here. Except for like access up to here. Alright, well, I think this might be where I'm going to call it. I'm going to go in, I'm going to push a button, and hopefully I got it right. Come on, bro. Is it just you up here? Yeah, it is. Let's do it.
You hit like a rat roach.
Then come on down here. Okay. Alright, let's go pick one real fast, and then I'm going to call the stream after I pick one. Gonna quick save it. Because I just, there's also this small part of me that thinks that this is a total trick and like a total setup. Alright, we're going to press the one on the left. Because that is the one that is facing the mini nuke there. So let's see what happens. That's it. So we just blow up that one, if that's the case. Got a mini nuke, combat armor helmet, bunch of fusion cores, bunch of other stuff. Okay, hang on. New save, load, quick save, load. I'm just checking. Okay. So, okay, so that one destroys that. Man, to be honest with you, yeah, this is the one I want. Yeah, okay. All right, made the right decision. Quick saving it there. All right, everybody, I'm calling it here. I'm already a little bit behind the time that I said I was going to call it, and so I do need to get out of here. You guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys again next time. Tomorrow we're probably going to be again playing some Project Zomboid, just because it's such a great game, and our server is going to hopefully be back up and running again. But either way, you guys have a great rest of your day. Kevin for Base Legends. See you some other time. Bye.